What's up, guys? Back with another video. All right, in today's video, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Tier 4 discount, which is very nice, which is really needed, which is good. So the best thing about this, all right, you want to go to your team tab, and you see the Tier 4 icon. All right, now, as you can see, I have the second one selected, and as you can see, mine is Loki. All right, but with this system, you don't have to choose right away who you want to Tier 4. Unless you really like the character or you like Tier 4s on your list. So now with that being said, the list is native Tier 1 characters only. So like 800 CCF characters. So as you can see, the first one, you're going to get a 40% discount on the first Tier 4 advancement. As you seen in my last video, I picked Black Bolt. So it was reasonably cheap. So it wasn't that bad. It was like a little over 3,000 carbonadium, which is very nice. And then as you can see, the second one, once you do that, if you choose to do a second one, it's going to be 25% off the next Tier 4 advancement. So, like I said, the list is pretty reasonable. It's native Tier 1 characters like Luna, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Loki. Who else we got? Storm, Rogue, Black Panther, Carnage, so on and so forth. Magneto. So really, it's up to you who you want to choose. But the best ones out of the whole Tier 4 category, sad to say, they do have to have their seasonal uniforms. So really the best one, number one, will probably be Ghost Rider. Especially if you have his artifact. If you have the artifact, that's perfect. Get this guy a Mighty Rage or Brilliant Rage, or he can work with a Judgment also. Or you can give him a grade for PvP. He's flexible like that. So Ghost Rider will be number one off that list if you have his seasonal uniform. Magneto is definitely a number two option if you have his seasonal. Magneto's good for ABX and ABL, just like Ghost Rider. He can do some World Boss content. As you've seen a couple of my videos I did with Magneto, he's pretty good at Tier 4. Another character that's really good with the seasonal uniform, if you have it, and if you do spend a little bit of money, will be Luna Snow. She's good for ABX and ABL also. She's a good one. Rogue is a powerhouse, definitely one of the best speed characters in the Tier 4 list. Black Bolt, he's an older uniform, Halloween, but still pretty decent. Really good if you need that universal villain. If you don't spend a lot of money on the game or whatever, there are other options for the females. You have in the category, you have Spider-Gwen, I think. Yeah, Spider-Gwen is in it. So Spider-Gwen is a decent Tier 4. If you don't have Luna Snow, Spider-Gwen will probably be, she could do definitely PvE. So Spider-Gwen is pretty decent. Let's see who else would be pretty good pickup for the Tier 4. Doc Ock is amazing for World Boss Legend content and ABX and ABL. So that would be a pretty good option also for the discount Tier 4. Black Panther is really good combat. I haven't tested out Gladiator yet, but when I do, but he's a native Tier 2 character, but he may replace Black Panther and ABL, but he is pretty decent in World Boss Legend also, though. So Black Panther will be a good discounted Tier 4. Now, if you're like a newer player or whatever, you're starting to grind up the Tier 4 material, and I know you won't be able to get the seasonal uniforms. Thor is still pretty decent. Hulk, if you're, like I said, starting out with PvP, stuff like that. The other tier 4s, they really don't need it. Like Miles is really strong without a tier 4. Sharon Rogers, I don't have any use to get them tier 4 just yet. Who else we have? We have Gamora, which is pretty decent for PvE content also, and ABX. But like I said, you don't have to choose right away who do you want to discount. There's also Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's pretty decent, especially once you get a tier 4. And then there's Loki, which is needed for ABX and ABL also. So most of these characters are ABX and ABL meta that can do some World Boss Legend content also. But like I said, with the new system, you don't have to choose right away. You can wait for another update to pick your tier 4. That's the beauty of it. This won't never go away until you do all 5. So I'll probably just do, after I do Loki, I'll probably just hold off and just do regular tier 4ing on the regular characters till another person comes around. But this system, I love it. It did somewhat buff the rewards in not timeline, but GBR. Instead of 150, it's 165 when you do your the daily acquisitions or whatever, when they bump your reward. So instead of 150, it's 165, which is pretty decent. And the World Boss Legend, where they upped the life seed and carbonate by 15%, which is really nice. And after Black Bolt, I had, 2,200, and now I got over 1,000 that I farmed in the last 2 days. So that's really good. So I'll probably say if I got another 4,200, I could tier 4 Loki right then. So I definitely make a dedicated video on the support on the gears for the 25% discount. That way I could see if it's pretty decent on the 25%. The 40% was really good for Black Bolt. So but yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I just want to talk about the support system for the tier 4 and discount, which is really nice, really easy, especially if you can grind Otherworld Battle to get the mementos. That way you can get Carbonadium out of that, and Shadowland, the Shadowland shop. That way you can farm 1,000 Carbonadium easily a month from those two game modes. That's 1,000 right off the bat, so that's a lot easier also. So let me know what y'all guys think of the tier 4 support system. Hit me in the comment box down below. Let me know if you thought about your next tier 4. Smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.